Hey guys, this is the breakdown for Thursday's bodyweight workout. That's Thursday the 16th of April. I'm going to warm up with my box squats. I'm going to stand wide stance, toes point slightly out. I'm going to shove my bum back nice and slow, and I'm going to sit down on this box. Remember we talked about sitting up straight. There's a glass wall in front of us, and we're going to stand up without rocking into the wall in front of us. So it's going to be bum back. I take a seat. I stay active, so I'm still tight. I've still got tension in my adductors, still tension in my glutes. My core is tight, and I stand up straight. That's 2, and I go all the way to 10. Once I get to 10, I then go into my single leg pistol off the box. So I can either go single leg all the way down, single leg up, or I can go 2 legs down, 1 leg up if I need to simplify. And it's going to be 10 reps on each leg, okay? 10 right leg, 10 left leg. Once I've done that, I come round for my 30 calf raises. All the way, 1, 2, all the way to 30. And I'm just using the bottom of the bench there to get a little bit of elevation, to get a little bit more stretch, a little bit more activation. You don't have to have that, you can do it just on the ground. I just like to do it because it gives me a little bit bigger range of motion. And I'm going to do that whole thing for 3 rounds. So it's 10 box squats, 10 on the pistols, and then 30 on the calf raise for 3 rounds. Once I get through that, I'm going to go into my main event. Similar to last week, it's going to be a tempo style workout. So nice, slow, eccentric contractions. There's going to be 3 movements, and we're going to do all the 3 movements for 5 rounds. So we'll go movement 1, movement 2, movement 3, and we'll cycle through that for 5 rounds total. Make sense? Think of it as like a monster set. It's 3 exercises back to back for 5 rounds. Okay. The first one we're going to focus on is that Bulgarian split squat. So remember with this, I'm going to turn the bench this way around so you can see it a little better. I'm going to be in this position, my back foot is on the bench. Again, I want to have my torso upright, so I'm not leaning forward, not putting pressure through my knee. And I'm thinking about driving through my heel and switching on my butt, switching on my glutes. So I'm going to come down to the bottom position and then drive up. Now tempo, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, drive. So it's what we call a 3-2-1-1 tempo, because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. And all the time I'm thinking about driving through the heel, keeping that glute active, keeping as much tension on as I can, keeping a nice tight core. And again, not trying to lean forward and put pressure through the knee, but keeping that pressure through the heel and through the glute. That's what I want to be activating. So when you're doing it, you're thinking about the leg that's on the ground. That's the leg you're driving off. You're not driving off the back leg. That's just there for support, okay? Make sure that's where your emphasis is. Once I've done that, I've got my 1 1/4 jump squats at tempo. So we did 1 1/4 regular squats last week. This week we're going to add in a jump at the end. So here's how it's going to look. I'm going to come all the way down. I'm going to come a quarter way up, 1, 2, down, jump. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, down, up, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, down, up. So 1 1/4 means it's all the way down, then a quarter way up to just above parallel, then back down, and then leap out of that bottom position with as much power and force as you can generate, okay? It's going to be 10 reps on there. Once I've done that, my final exercise is my sumo squat. So with my sumo squat, I want you to come really wide, and I want you to point your toes out. You're going to feel this one more in your adductors. Now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, drive, okay? I really feel my glutes in this exercise, and I really feel my adductors. So again, wide stance, toes out, that's what we call that sumo stance. And it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, keep driving those knees out, hold position for 1, 2, stand and squeeze my butt at the top, okay? In terms of rep ranges, guys, my first exercise is going to be 10 and 10 on the Bulgarian split squat. My second exercise, 10 on that 1 1/4 jump squat, Then when I get to my sumo stance squat, we're going to be doing 12 reps. 12 reps on that last one. Then I go back to the start, 5 rounds through. Okay, so Bulgarian split squats, 1 1/4 squats, sumo stance squats. Makes sense? I'll just show you that sumo squat again from the side, just so it's clear. Toes out. Again, core is always tight. I'm going to shove that bum back, drive my knees out. I'm nice and wide, down to parallel, and then drive up. Okay. Again, squeeze that butt at the top as the hips come into extension. Okay. My last one. Once I've done that whole thing, I'm going to finish with a 9-minute EMOM. 9-minute EMOM. EMOM just means every minute on the minute. Every minute on the minute, I'm going to be doing just one thing. For the first one, I'm going to be doing my mountain climbers. So it's just 45 seconds of knees to chest from that straight plank position. I'm going to do that for 45 seconds and then I get 15 seconds rest. Once I've completed that, I've got my Cossack squats. Remember with that Cossack squat, I'm going to come down one way and then the other. Come one way, then the other. It's going to be 10 reps, but I don't want you to rush it. I want a nice controlled 10 reps, plenty of time, okay? Then in the last minute, it's going to be those jump lunges, jump, 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 and it's going to be 12 reps on that one. If you can't do jump lunges, if it hurts your knees or anything like that, any issues, you can just do your reverse lunges from a standing position, okay? So 9-minute EMOM, first minute, 45-second mountain climbers. Second minute, I've got those Cossack squats for 10 reps. Third minute, I've got my jump lunges for 12 reps, okay? Once the 9 minutes is up, you're done, stretch it out, chill, okay? Make sense? So don't forget your warm-up, your main event, your finisher, your accessory piece, and then you're all done. Okay guys, that is Thursday's session. Hope you enjoy it. We will post this tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to fire them over. And yeah, if you can, join me at 8. I look forward to seeing you then. Cheers guys, bye.